YouTube. So today I want to talk about a unified portfolio, and why do you need one as a freelancer? Um, I see a lot of people that do not have a portfolio outside of a marketplace, or maybe they even just use one marketplace. Let's say you're just on Upwork or Fiverr or Freelancer, and that's all good, right? That you are using multiple, you should be using multiple marketplaces. But one of the reasons why you should look for a portfolio, or at least build a portfolio, is you want to have one spot for all of your work. A lot of people are looking for jobs. They're always looking for jobs as a freelancer, and being able to show your work that you've done across all platforms, or even if you're new starting out, right? Show that you've actually done this work before. My assumption is that if you're starting off as a freelancer on like Upwork or freelancer.com, that you've had some sort of experience previous inside of your normal life, right? And so, how do you win those jobs if you're competing against people that have done this over and over on Upwork or on Fiverr or on Freelancer or on TopTool and all those different marketplaces? Well, one of the ways you can stand out is being able to send your portfolio. So, send your portfolio out and say, look, this is what the work I've done. Maybe it doesn't add up to what's on Upwork because you just got started with Upwork, or maybe it doesn't line up to what's on TopTool that you just started, whatever, right? And this helps out a lot because at the end of the day, one of the things that you should be striving towards is getting to a place in your freelance business journey where you're not relying strictly on one platform, one marketplace, right? So if you think about this, any business out there that's worth anything, that have gone anywhere, they don't rely on one specific place. So if you're on Upwork and you're just specifically looking at Upwork, what happens whenever there's a change in the market and Upwork becomes irrelevant? Or if you're on Fiverr and it becomes irrelevant, or maybe one takes off before the other one, right? What you're relying on then is that company's performance and not your own performance. And so if you have a unified portfolio and you can drive customers to that, you'll start gaining more business that way and start relying on you versus a marketplace. So everybody's frustrated with all these different marketplaces out there and how they treat freelancers. So the way you can start breaking your way apart from just being someone that's on these marketplaces is start building out your work and start showcasing it to your clients. So make sure you go out and set up a website or portfolio, right? Like there's a lot of tools out there. There's, you can get WordPress installed. You can have Wix, kind of build your own, website. You can go to Shopify and be able to add some e-commerce to it so people can book directly on your website. Or you can go to GigLancer. So giglancer.app is something that we created for freelancers and gig workers so that you can go in and create your own portfolio and start linking everything together so that you have one spot to show all of your work. And again, if you're only relying on one marketplace, then I would highly suggest that you start to diversify your business. By that I mean start using different ones and start sending clients to your direct portfolio so that you can start getting some trust with those customers because they're going to come back and want some more work. Do you want to continue to pay those exorbitant fees that you pay on all these other platforms? Or do you want to start building your portfolio, your book of business, right? So that you can have that and be able to support your family without having to pay the exorbitant fees that you pay on these marketplaces. So again, go to giglancer.app. You can sign up today and start your portfolio and start sharing that out to people. We look forward to having you there. Or if you don't use us, it's very important that you do have a portfolio. So if you want to go out and build your own on these different platforms, that's okay too. I'm not here to sell you on that, but we do have a solution for you if you're interested. So go do it either way, and good luck out there earning more jobs and more business.